again. My name is Gabe Zolna. This is the 20th of March, 2018. Don't know if you had a chance to catch President Trump and Melania Trump. They spoke on the 19th of March, 2018. And what they spoke about is the opioid crisis in America. I went ahead and did a little bit of searching. The Guardian has the entire 1 hour and 41 minute speech. I'm going to attach the link. You take a look at it. I wonder if I might have missed something. See if you catch it. See if it was mentioned. I don't think it was. The title of this is "We Have to Get Tough. Trump Calls for Death Penalty for Drug Dealers to Combat Opioids." Video. President Trump has called for the death penalty for drug dealers in an attempt to combat America's opioid epidemic. He stated that, quote, "We will find you, we will arrest you, and we will hold you accountable," end quote. Trump calls for the death penalties for drug dealers as focus of opioid plan. Now, that's all fine and dandy. President Trump mentioned that on his travels when he was in various countries like China. China's population is, 4 or 5 times what Americans' population is. And he asked the leaders, how is it that you don't have a drug problem? Their answer, we have the death penalty. The president of the Philippines, he's pretty lax on that as well. He allows citizens to kill dealers and not hold them accountable. Now, I must have missed the part that I would have expected the president to talk about, and that is the importation of poppy heroin from Afghanistan. Ever since 2001, the availability of heroin increased dramatically throughout not only America, but throughout the entire world. There's all kinds of evidence and video evidence that much of what's being brought in this country is being brought in by our own government. You can see videos after videos of military personnel protecting the poppy fields in Afghanistan, and I'm sure in other countries as well. Why would they protect the poppy fields? Might this explain the high suicide rate of our military? Because they come back totally disillusioned. They come back realizing that what our government is really doing to the American people. A perfect example is the availability of marijuana in many states. They only care about the money. I don't think I heard President Trump talk about that as being a problem. Is it possible that he doesn't really know that our military brings it in and protects the poppy fields? With the technology that we have, and I've said this in other videos as well, we can read the license plate of your car in your garage. How is it that we can't identify every single poppy field in Afghanistan and obliterate them with JDAM bombs? How is it that that doesn't happen? Is it because we don't want to destroy their economy? Well, their economy is destroying the American people. It's not that difficult of a problem to solve. I didn't hear President Trump talk about that. If you did, could you sort of point me as to where he might have said that? And if he didn't say it, is it possible again that he doesn't know? I don't know. But what I do know is that it's being brought in, and it has been brought in by our government way back in Vietnam. They were bringing it in the bodies of deceased soldiers. Folks, you want to stop the opioid crisis? Stop the flow of heroin from those countries. Obliterate the poppy fields. Mexico is now growing poppy fields because of the availability of marijuana in states that legalized it. It interrupted their cash flow. It's not going to stop unless we stop it. And we're not going to stop it unless the government gets serious. And they haven't been, have they? Watch the clip. If I missed it, let me know where I missed it. Thanks for listening.